exhausted, faced with an opponent who refused to lose, and in a moment of weakness, gave up. It's not that he didn't make a gallant effort, Ortiz, but in boxing, to be great, more is required of you than in any other sport. More is required than is really reasonable. And Ortiz just made a decision he may live to regret.
The jubilation in the Marcos Maidana camp. They were confident coming in. They questioned the chin of Ortiz, and they exploited the eye, the chin, and the face of Victor Ortiz.
Ortiz was still in the fight. His punches were still, when he was landing them, were still rocking Maidana. Ortiz was still dangerous.
Let's take a look at the end of the fight. This is in round number 6. Maidana's just jumping in with punches.
Well, he took advantage of the situation, but he just picked up where he left off the last round, which was very smart. And, you know, this is what happens in our sport. In other sports, you can say timeout, you're cut, or you're having a problem with a style. Some other player go in. You can't do that in boxing. I mean, there is no timeout. Timeout means you lost the fight.
See the heavy swelling under the left eye of Ortiz, the cut right eye. Sugar Shane Mosley offering words of encouragement for Victor Ortiz, who suffers the second loss of his career. Official time of the stoppage. Here's our ring announcer, Lupe Contreras.
Ladies and gentlemen, under the advice of ringside physicians, referee Raul Caiz Sr. stops the bout due to a severe laceration over the right eye of Victor Ortiz caused by a legal blow. The official time, 46 seconds of round number 6. Your winner, by way of technical knockout. And now, the interim WBA Super Lightweight Champion, Marcos El Chino Maidana.
Marcos Maidana has stopped Victor Ortiz at 46 seconds of round number 6. The cut on the right eye of Ortiz opened up. You can see it right there, swelling under the left eye. The ringside physician said the cut was severe enough that the fight should be stopped. It was a clean punch that caused the cut. And although Ortiz came in as the headliner for the first time since kindergarten, it's Maidana who leaves with the headline victory. Let's take a look at the final CompuBox numbers for Ortiz and Maidana. You take a look at the total punches and you see that Ortiz landed at a better percentage, although Maidana, as is his normal case, was busier in the fight. And it was all power shots, as neither man really paid much attention to the jab in this fight. It was power shots. Each guy went down once in round 1. Maidana down twice in round 2. But Ortiz goes down in round number 6, and the cut ends it. Let's take a look at the punch zone. And Manny, we take a look at the punch zone in this fight, and you see that not a lot of work to the body. These were all head shots. That's where these guys were concentrating on who could deliver the big punch the fastest and most effectively. And Maidana was able to make worth one of those 11 to the right eye of Ortiz to open up the cut, and the 15 to the right side of the head, swelling under the left eye, and that was really the key. All right, let's head up to the ring and Max Kellerman.
Congratulations, Marcos, on a spectacular knockout win. You were dropped in the first round. What were you thinking at that point?
Bueno, salí a buscarlo, como yo estoy acostumbrado a salir a buscarlo, y bueno, contragolpeó y tiene las manos pesadas y me fui al suelo.
I wanted to go find him, and I got caught. He counterpunched me, and he has a heavy hand.
When you went down, how badly hurt were you?
No, estaba bien, estaba bien. Se me aflojaron la pierna, fui al suelo y me levanté y con ganas de seguir peleando.
No, I was okay. My legs were a little shaky, but he caught me, and then I got up, and with desire to keep continuing.
And you continued by promptly knocking him down. Did you think Victor would get up from that knockdown?
No, sí, sí, porque fue una mano, un roce y no fue una mano plena. Sí, se iba a levantar.
Yes, I knew he was going to get up because it was a glancing blow. It wasn't a straight, solid shot. I knew he was going to get up.
When he did get up, he went on in the next couple rounds to drop you a couple of times. How did you continue to get up from those knockdowns?
Bueno, estuve bien entrenado gracias a Contursi, que estuvimos entrenando bastante y una buena dieta, una buena comida y estuve fuerte.
I'm well prepared with Contursi, well trained, and we were ready for a tough bout.
Did you think you had him when he eventually stopped fighting?
Lo tenías cuando él ya no quiso pelear más.
Did you anticipate he was going to stop?
Que él iba a parar.
Sí, no, yo tenía que tomar un poco de tranquilidad. Yo lo hacía ra y vi que lo hice ra un par de veces y me confié. Y cuando me confié me chocó, pero bueno, después más adelante me di cuenta que podía.
I knew I could have him, and I had to be careful, but I knew he was making some mistakes, and I knew I could take him, and that's what happened at the end.
All right. You and many feel you beat Kotelnik. You certainly just beat Victor Ortiz. What's next?
¿Ahora qué?
Bueno, ahora voy a esperar, voy a descansar un poco porque los golpes fueron bastante duros y bueno, voy a ver qué me dicen más adelante.
We're going to wait, we're going to relax, and we're going to recuperate. The punches were quite hard, and we'll see what the management says.
You are in position in the next 12 or 18 months or whatever these sanctioning body mandates to fight the winner of Kotelnik and Amir Khan. Who would you rather fight?
Sí, no, cualquiera de los dos porque Kotelnik ya lo conozco y bueno, Khan no se me hace difícil.
It doesn't matter. Kotelnik I know already, and Khan isn't that big a deal. It's not that hard.
Thanks, Marcos, and congratulations again. Victor.
How you doing, Max?
Okay, you started out fast and dropped him. What were you thinking at that moment?
Well, I kind of figured, hey, it might be a short night, but hey, man, he's an experienced veteran, and nothing but all the respect to him.
He promptly dropped you, and you looked badly hurt. Were you badly hurt?
I'd be lying if I said no. He does pack some power behind them punches, and hey, it just wasn't one of those nights, and congratulations to him, man.
But you got up, even though you were badly hurt, and continued to fight hard and impressed a Staples crowd where, considering you're a headliner, is an impressive draw for a young fighter. Were you spurred on by the crowd?
I'm not gonna lie, man, the crowd did get to me, and it's one of the first times ever it's happened to me. I usually keep composed and take my time with it, but for some reason, something inside me just kept saying, I'm gonna knock him out. I can knock him out. I could hurt him. And I fought really dumb, It was a fault on my end. My coaches told me exactly how to fight him. We trained the way we were supposed to fight him. And hey, it was my mistake, not my coaches, nobody else but myself. And hey, nothing but the best to him, man. Congratulations.
And you proceeded to drop him a couple more times. Did you think you had the fight in hand at that point?
It's hard to say because I was kind of in a little daze still. So, I mean, as far as me beating him, I was kind of like questioning, hey, I still need to take my time and maybe I can hurt him once more and then finish it. But I don't know why in my mind throughout all the training camp and everything, I kept thinking, hey, I have the power to knock this guy out.
Let's take a look at the cut. This is round 5. This is the shot that did it. Give us your thoughts.
My thoughts on that were, wow, that was pretty crazy.
Now, considering you did climb off the deck early in the fight when you were badly hurt, fight in the days in front of all these people, go on to sustain a cut like that and keep fighting, what finally convinced you to stop fighting?
I was hurt. I'm not gonna go out on my back. I'm not gonna lay down for nobody. I'd rather just I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead, and that way I can speak well when I'm older.
Here's the end of the fight, Victor. Give us your thoughts.
Well, my thoughts on that, like I said earlier, may the best man win, and tonight, guess what? He was the best man. That's all I got to say. And, as far as all my friends and people from Kansas, I apologize for making everyone look bad, and I don't know. We'll see what happens from here on out, man. I'm young, but I don't think I deserve to be, getting beat up like this. So I have a lot of thinking to do.
Thanks for talking to us, Victor, and congratulations on a hard-fought fight. Bob.